Watch me sway, darkness falls, and we all pray, hoping for the light of day. Down to the river, I have held the devil's hand, felt the weight of my own sin, burdened by the heart of man. Down to the river, down to the river. Oh, bury me, carry me, far beneath. Oh, fire and water me, going down deep. Say, oh, bury me, carry me, far beneath. Oh, fire and water me, washing me clean, kerosene creek.
Happy Halloween, everybody! It is Journey right here on Journey Ryan Live on My Psychic Connection. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's having a great day and ready to get out there and see those amazing little trick-or-treaters, having some fun, seeing amazing costumes and characters and all that great stuff that makes Halloween so special. It's also a time of the year. If you live in the Northern Hemisphere, we're celebrating, you know, the veil is thin. But what we do need to talk about is in the Southern Hemisphere, it's their time for Beltane. So the thin of the veil is there as well. So just think, it swaps. So Halloween is not the only time that the veil is thin. One is for bringing people in. One is for those who have been stuck here. It gives them the chance to go ahead and leave. That's why this time of the year you see most of the seances, things like that. There's a lot of celebrations. There's lots of witchy stories, but we'll get into that another time, because I know damn good and well, if you know our storyteller, Scoburge, she's going to want to know all about that stuff and help tell these stories. And trust me, we'll have some time and some places to do that. So I'm sure everybody is happy and excited to get some questions answered. So I'm looking for you guys to post your specific questions. Guys, make sure you post a specific question. We don't have time to do generals. If you want a general read, go to mypsychicconnection.com, where you can sign up, get 3 free minutes, and talk to the psychic of your choice. Now, guys, you'll find people from here and people who haven't been on our show that are on the website. So you guys can have your pick and choose of who you would like to talk to, but that's where we do our general readings. If you have medical or legal questions, guys, let's save those for the legal and medical professionals, because here on My Psychic Connection, we are not doctors and lawyers, so we prefer to keep those questions. Plus, it's illegal for us to answer that, and we are worldwide, and there are certain countries that we can't answer those for. So by law, we just go ahead and not let anybody ask those questions, because it's just not fair to everybody else. All right, so let's go ahead and get things started. How's everybody doing? How do you like the Witcher look on Journey? I had a great fun with it last night, and this will be the last time you see this look for a long time, because, you know, I don't do the same costume twice. I have to change it up. So next year, what could I be? All right, so I love Halloween. I love the fun. I love the energy. I love the openness. It really helps people open up. Have you ever seen anybody who talks about different things and spirits and stuff like that? Around this time, people are more open to hear you out and listen. So it's actually, Halloween does bring some great things other than candy. You know, it helps us with our spirituality, and that we are not alone here, and that there is a spiritual side of things. There's not just, you know, you die, go to heaven, you never connect back with earth. You know that your loved ones and people like that are protecting you, watching you, around you, knowing that they're safe. There's lots of great things about it. And then you guys get to understand a whole bunch of different things. So it's absolutely amazing and beautiful. All right, guys, don't mind us. We are tad shorthanded, but it's okay. You know how we do here. So if it may take a little bit longer to get the actual question on the screen, or it takes a second for us to do something, or you see me looking off to the side, we're working a little shorthanded today, but that's all right. Like I said, we're going to get this done and have a great time with you guys. Make sure we're sharing out far and wide, guys. Subscribe, follow, thumbs up, give us the hearts. Let's see it. Guys, my favorite emoji is the lightning bolt and, of course, the tree of life. So if you guys post those in there, we'll be more than happy to put you down for the emoji contest, because we do have an emoji contest. At the 45-minute mark, we will be reading from the Sacred Forest. Someone will win a 3-card reading from the Sacred Forest. And guys, remember, it is a competition, so your friends out there in the room are going to be trying to win that competition too. So guys, don't forget to post those things. We definitely like it. All right, but I do have to say one thing that we've noticed here is someone who posts any type of mean faces, automatic mean faces will get you blocked. We don't play that game. We don't expect you to agree with everything we say, but we don't want to be disrespected either. So guys, don't be putting any type of mean faces on there, because they will get you 86th. All right. Well, let's get this party started. Let's go ahead with our first question of the evening, or the day. I'm so used to saying evening. After our first question, we've got Gemma. Gemma says, there's no work where Adam is employed, so his boss has got him to work at a different company until the end of the year, but the promise they will keep open. Will he have a job to go back to? So when it comes down to the job situation for Adam, I do feel like the opportunity for a job is there. But the thing about it is that, yeah, he'll have it. But in this time where he is, working for a different company, other opportunities will become apparent. And he's going to start weighing his options as to what company he wants to work for. Will he have the capability to go back to the place that he's working for? Yes. I definitely saw that he had the capability of, being there, being a part of that company. But some of these other opportunities are going to weigh out, and they're going to be much stronger than the ones that he currently has with the current company. Yeah, the lack there of work is making him a tad nervous, but they go through these. It's like a phase, and they will pick back up after a while. All right, Gemma, thank you so much for your question. Be there for Adam. That's all you can be. Be supportive on that situation, but try not to bring it up too much. We don't want it to become a worry wart, but he's got great opportunities on the rise. All right, Gemma, thank you so much. She said, thank you. You are welcome. All right, guys, give me a second. Trying to get used to all this extra hair as the fan's trying to blow it into my face. All right. Gotta love it, guys. Halloween, it's always fun. All right. Remember, guys, we are in Scorpio season 2, and people are adjusting to that season, where you can find that people are maybe a little bit more aggressive with the way they communicate. It is a temporary situation. So try your best on how they say it. Try not that don't hear it for what it is, but try to respond differently to help calm them back down by the way that they're responding. You got to find a way to communicate back to them that doesn't sound like you're combating with what they're saying or coming off just as rugged and ruthless as they are at the moment. So if you see somebody coming out being a character that they're not typically, it is this Scorpio energy. Now, Scorpio has 2 sides, so get ready, because next week that is going to flip-flop. And we go from that sting, sting, sting to the sadder part of Scorpio. So they're going to live in sadder. So just get ready for these kind of like back and forth until we find our balance in between that. And we should be good for the rest of Scorpio season, because right after that, we've got Sagittarius and some Capricorn coming your way. So guys, get ready for all that. It's going to be, because that Sagittarius, I'm going to tell you right now, you ever heard the song Born to be Wild? That's what this Sagittarian season's going to be like. So get ready. Buckle up, Buttercup. It's going to be a fun ride. All right. Let's keep it up, guys, and go ahead and take our next question. Who do we got? We got Pooja. Pooja says, hi, Journey. I'm exploring different work profiles in finance to build a career but don't know where to start from. Guidance from Spirit, how I would be able to create a happy place in this. So let's start with your experience in this particular situation where you're at, what your knowledge is. Start looking for jobs within that bracket. Start looking at places that have great benefits, that have a great starting pay. The people that you're working with are, when you go in there, your first impression of them. Don't be afraid to ask questions to them about how they are as a business, and what keeps the person who's interviewing you. What's the best thing about this company? What keeps you here? Give me some incentive of why I want to work here. So with that, there's a form of impressing. You're impressing them by going, oh wow, that's not a question that most people, they want a job so badly that they'll just listen and do whatever the person says and then hopefully get the job. You are going to be inquisitive, going, well, why would I want to work here? So you tell me, what's the benefit of working here? Do you guys have is this a great company? Do you like being here? And I'm pretty sure they're not going to say, oh, I hate it here. But you can hear things like, you got to be determined. You got to be tough. You got to do this. You start hearing the ins and outs of what the job is. So start with your skills, where your skills line up when it comes to that, and then start looking for jobs within that. Now, mind you, get into these jobs that meet your skills. And then I need you to go full force ahead and start learning all of these different, this is going to be a good career choice for me. Yes, because you're great with numbers. You're great with numbers. And that's, we need to be, we're in a time, guys, there's this great energy that we just went through this amazing energy where people started thinking about what they want rather than what they have, and not being satisfied with what they have. So it's time for change. We're in a time for change, why Scorpio is making everything. She says, yes, I do love math and numbers. It's exactly what I saw for you. So, and that's one of your superpowers. There are certain people that are amazing with words. There are certain people that are amazing with numbers. This is where your guys' psychic abilities start to lie. If you start using those powerful parts of you, you start to unlock and open new psychic abilities within you, because you can be good with numbers, not only for yourself, but for other people. And then that starts to open up a different side of you. And then that starts to get bigger, stronger. And then you open up another part of yourself. And Gemma is being another girl with her eggplant emojis. I just saw that, Gemma. I love it though. Keep it up, girl. Having fun. I love when you guys have fun. I love when you guys are communicating with each other. This is a place to feel safe, be with friends, and have a good time, and get the readings that you're looking for and the answers that you seek. So guys, don't hesitate to talk with each other. That's what we're here for. Have fun with each other. Communicate. Make friends. That's what we're here for. Gemma's laughing. All right. Let's keep it going, guys. Let's go ahead and take another question. Who do we got? We've got Mahesh. Mahesh says, hey, Journey, I was thinking about renting a house or an apartment. In the last reading, you said I'm not getting it soon. I'm thinking about buying a scooter. Should I? I have to be there for someone. Well, the thing is that when it comes down to you getting a scooter, I don't feel like that's a bad idea. I feel like, yeah, go ahead and do something like that. But remember not to spend all of your money on a scooter. Definitely save some for the place that you're looking for. But that also doesn't mean don't look for a place either. You still need to look for the place that you're trying to move into. So don't allow yourself to, don't be your own wall. Don't be your own person that stops you. Don't allow this to be what keeps you from, moving forward, what keeps you from, doing what you need to do in order to be successful, in order to have that roof over your head. So don't be your own worst enemy. Allow yourself to grow, allow yourself to have fun, allow yourself to do what needs to be done, and then go from there. But Mahesh, I definitely don't see the scooter being a bad thing. I actually feel like that helps you. It gets you around. And I really love that idea. And I'm happy for you. So Mahesh, I'm gonna say yes, get the scooter. Definitely get the scooter. It's going to be worth your time, I'm telling you. All right. Good stuff, guys. Remember, it is Halloween. We got Norma saying, Journey, love your outfit. You guys are great. Thank you so much. And I hope everybody else is getting a chance to dress up and have some fun. And have a good time. Mash says, okay, I will explore the area. Perfect. You can do so on your new scooter. You can do so on your new scooter. All right, guys. Who just said, thank you, Journey, so much. You are so welcome with the red heart emoji. I appreciate that. Guys, let's make sure we're giving a thumbs up, hearts, and things like that. If you're on our Facebook, don't forget to give us a like and a thumbs up or a heart. We do appreciate it. We love the love. So make sure that we're doing that. All right. Now, guys, we've got tons of shows coming for you tonight, right after my show. Well, a couple hours after my show at 6 p.m. Eastern. We got Destiny K, Divine Love and Light, followed by Energy, the Metaphysical Crown. And then I will be back again tonight, which means I'm not done with this outfit. We will be back here again tonight with Into the Shadows of Dreams with Journey and Kay. So make sure you guys are checking out all these shows. We have a great time and we love being here. And if you have an amazing dream that you need, or a scary dream that you need some answers to because you couldn't figure out what it meant, hit us up on the Dream Show. It's been absolutely amazing. And I can tell you right now, it's a lot of people's favorite show because we dive deep. And it is definitely connected to your life. And I know some of you are like, oh, I don't dream. You all dream, but the dreams you don't remember are the dreams you understood. The dreams you do remember are the dreams you did not understand. And that's why you remember them. Does your husband like your outfit? Yes, and I will not wear it to bed. Yes, and I will not wear it to bed. Let's just put it that way. He thinks it's great. All right, well, let's keep it going. Let's go ahead and take our next question. Who do we got? We got Oleg. Oleg says, you see a job stability at my job. The thing about your job is that change is always going to happen, Oleg. So I don't feel like it's not that it isn't stable and the work is steady for you, because I don't feel like there's no threat of your initial job. But there is in constant change because the world is changing. So they've got to change with the times, which makes certain things will stop being done. New jobs will open up. Old jobs will disappear. But it's not where they can't train the people who are there to do different things. And some of the people that they do let go are those who have become lazy and are just relying on everybody else to do their work. So they're trying to really help themselves by kicking these bad situations. So just allow yourself to keep staying focused, working on what you're doing. I don't feel that you have anything to worry about when it comes to your job. You are very secure where you're at. And yeah, the job definitely feels like it's a little all over the place. But remember, it will find its balance and your job is okay. So, and Oleg says, thank you. You are so welcome. And I can get that when we're seeing a lot of changes. And that's even what, like here at My Psychic Connection, when we see all these different changes and all these things moving around, we're thinking, oh crap, are we doing something wrong? Are we not doing the right thing? But we have to change here. And this is how it's explained. It's like, it has to change here because things continue to change. Technology continues to grow. New opportunities always open up. And so we always have to be the ones shaking and getting and moving to get to those situations. So I definitely want everybody to know that, change does happen. It doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing. I do know that we automatically start to feel worried about it. But what I would say to you is be open to it, watch it. Do not give it unnecessary negativity that it doesn't need, because that'll affect you in a different way and can affect the people around you in a different way. Okay. So don't let that happen to you, and keep it smiling, and let's keep it going, guys. Having a great time, guys. Happy Halloween. We got so much fun happening here. So let's keep it going and go ahead and take our next question, guys. Make sure you guys are sharing out far and wide. We got Mel. Melly? Or just Mel? I'm going to call you Mel. All right. It says, hi, can I know what my new person, guy, occupation, and personality that comes my way in my life and love this year? Okay. the way that you worded it is, I don't know if you've been told about a new guy coming in or what's happening there, but the way you worded it is showing me some signs that you may be trying to force yourself. And I'm not going to tell you to force yourself. I do want you to be open to moving around and walk and being open to meeting new people. As for finding real love this year, I do not see as real love this year for you. As a matter of fact, I see it in the beginning of 2024, but building, she says, yes, I've been told. Okay. The thing about this is that meeting someone in this year, yes. Seeing the love build is not until 2024. So yes, you will meet somebody, and I want to say that it's more towards the end of November going into December, but I'm not seeing their features yet. So that's telling me that there is, when I don't see features to somebody, but it does still show love, that means we're on the complete opposite side of where we need to be in order to find love or be able to meet this person. So this is telling me, like I was saying at the beginning, maybe open up a little bit more, be a little bit more social, allow yourself to do a little bit more social things. If someone invites you to a party, go to this party. If someone invites you out for coffee, go have coffee. Do things, get yourself out there, become more active, because if you don't become active, the person in which that was solved for you will fade away and somebody new will walk into the picture, which will change your dates and your times. I was basically wondering about occupation. That's why I put love. Oh, I'm not getting any information on the person. Just knowing that love's coming in, honey. That's why I said I don't see their physical features. I'm not getting any information, because from what it looks like is the person that was told to you is on the way out if you don't open up your social life. So that's why it's being shown to me that way. I understand that, you want this, but at the same time, I want you to be aware of the actions that are needed in order for you to get out there. And they put okay things. You are so welcome. I'm sorry I couldn't be the person to tell you all that information, but I'm glad I was able to talk to you to let you know to be more open and be more social, because unless you do that, the person that was told to you prior is not going to be there, which means that changes your entire reading. And that part sucks, but our actions do make sense, and they do put us in a place. All right, I'm going to say this, guys, and because it just got posted. No one's questions get missed unless you did not post the right question. If you're posting about medical or anything law or a general question, it will not go on the list. That's why we say these things at the beginning of the shows. So if your question was a general, the law question or a medical question, we will not answer it. We cannot. Not on the show. Okay? So if you have another question, go ahead and post it, and we'll be more than happy to put you on our list. But guys, those are the rules, and we do follow them. All right, so let's keep it going, guys. Let's go ahead and take our next question. Who do we got? We've got Rose said, will I be going back to work soon? Looking at the situation for you, I do feel like work is coming your way, but I don't see work until December. So soon for you, I don't know, because it's showing me here around 5 weeks before you're back to work. But I do see you going back to work, yes. And the thing is that I would say prepare yourself, because I feel there's a lot of anxiety. I feel a lot of anxiety here. So I would try to do whatever I could to try to balance out life a little bit. So when you go back to work, you're not feeling all that anxiety, because everything, when you ask this question, is a knot right in your chest. So I can tell you right now that with that being a knot in your chest, you need to find a way to possibly meditate and do the things that you need to do to be able to move forward and work in a direction that you need. So I want you to go ahead and try to relax, get yourself ready. You're going to be back to work in about 5 weeks. That's pretty much the beginning of December. And that's where I see things getting back on track. That will help you financially, mentally. You really need to get yourself focused on something. It feels like you're going a little stir crazy, but it's not. You're just used to being busy and always doing something. So when everything kind of stood still for you, you didn't know what to do. And that was trying to kind of driving you crazy. I get it. Trust me. The minute I don't have nothing to do, I feel like I'm doing something wrong. I'm like, why am I just sitting here? Am I supposed to do something? I got to be doing something. So it definitely makes a lot of sense as to why you feel the way you are. But yeah, definitely work coming through for you. So get ready for it, but definitely allow yourself to breathe. Allow yourself to find that calm before going into work. Okay? All right. Thank you so much for your question. I do appreciate it. All right, guys, we are rocking and rolling, keeping it going. I'm not getting the damn bell. I must be on it. My internal clock, the spirits are like, it's been 2 minutes. Love it. So I can't do my Destiny impression with my long hair, because Destiny and her long hair. All right, guys. But do remember to, guys, share us out far and wide. Do remember that we've got shows later on, and we're going to try to take as many questions as possible. But do know that we have an emoji contest. The person posting the most emojis is going to win a 3-card reading from the Sacred Forest. And let's go ahead and take our next question. Who do we got? We've got Taylor. Taylor says, hey, when do you see me moving? Is that like a trick question? Because you've got so many plans to do so many different things. Part of you is got you moving, and then a part of you has you staying, and then a part of you has you moving in with the man, Daniel. And so there's a lot of changes that you can make. So from what I can tell you, when it comes down to moving, is making the decision: should I stay or should I go now? Come on, let's start singing some songs here. But I really feel like you need to make the decision. And I feel like talking with Daniel 100% and getting that conversation out. So that way you can start finding balance. So there's like these little things that are like unsolved little problems or little issues that need to be solved, so you can make a concrete decision on what it is that you want to do. But yeah, there is the opportunity for you to move. There's the opportunity for you to stay. And then there's opportunity for you to move in with him. So there's 3 major opportunities here. What do you want to do? And you're kind of thinking about all of them, which is kind of like now avoiding everything, because your future's still like, one day you're thinking about it this way, the next day you're thinking about it this way, the next day you're thinking about it this way. And so your decision making is what's going to turn that around for you. So I would suggest making sure you talk with Daniel. I would make sure that you are doing everything that you're supposed to do, and make sure that this is okay. Sorry, guys, but making sure that this is where you're supposed to be, because I do see you moving, but I feel like it's going to be the closest thing I see as you moving is to Daniel, but that looks like January. I don't see that right now. So it's going to take a little bit of time, and that's because you guys need to communicate, you guys need to talk, you guys need to do what it is that you need to do in order to be able to make this work out. So Taylor, hang in there. I feel like your destiny is going towards Daniel, but you guys have to have that conversation. Now, that's why I said that's why there's 2 other ways to go, and make sure that you don't head in those directions. Okay. All right. All right, so I just took a look at what's going on. Ellie, if you're looking for a mediumship, honey, there's a different button for it. 3 minutes is not the mediumship button you need to do for a medium. You can ask another question that's not mediumship related, but in order to get the donation for mediumship, you have to hit the mediumship for that donation for a mediumship. She put, oh shit, yeah, no, it's okay. I was figuring I'd tell you because there's multiple buttons on there. So just go ahead and if that's what you want. If you don't want to do that, then go ahead and give me a different question. We'll be more than happy to answer it for you. Okay. So when I see that extra question or however we see that go through, just let me know and we'll go there. All right. All right. Guys, we're having a great time so far. We got about 15 minutes before the emoji contest winner comes out. Let's go ahead and take our next question. Who do we got? We've got D. D says, is my new friend, are they the one for you? So your new friends. When it comes down to y'all's situation, there's a little tug and pull here when it comes to the emotional side of this. And it looks like your new friend has gone through some pretty emotional energies and has been blocking them, but at the same time, giving you signals that they want you to come forward, but then giving you signals that they're pushing you back. So I can see why you're asking this question. Should I stay or should I go? But the thing about it is that it's going to take a little bit more time. I do see this building into a friendship, which it already is, but I do feel it going to that next level. She put, yep, because this will go into a relationship. With that being said, I want to warn you, and this is that they're nervous about the way that they handle love because love has not done them well, or at least the love that they thought that they've had has not done them justice. It's not been good to them. So there are going to be things that you may have to be a little more gentler on and be more open. More communication needs to happen here. So make sure you're explaining what's going on for real. Absolutely. And the thing is just make sure you're explaining things when you're feeling them or you see something. The thing is that love will build. Be careful with how you communicate this with him. Take it slow and easy. Slow and easy will win the race here. But don't go too quickly because it will definitely throw him off. It will definitely throw him off. All right. D, awesome. Congratulations on this new relationship that's building for you. It looks great. Just got to be a little cautious at first. But for the most part, everything looks like it's going to work out. So rock on, girl. I'm happy for you. All right. Absolutely beautiful. Love that energy. That was good energy. So, all right. So we will take it slow. Taylor says, wait, not you know, and I was thinking about moving with Daniel. Right. That's what I saw. That was your leading direction. So that must have been what you were thinking about today. That had to have been what you're thinking about today. D put, okay, thank you so much. You are so welcome. And keep us informed. And if you need any help, you know where to find us right here on My Psychic Connection. All right. All right, guys. I love it. I love all the stuff coming through. I love all the energies. And guys, I love Halloween. I love dressing up and having fun with you. This was fun. I was surprised what I looked like when I actually put it on. I was like, oh, damn. I look pretty damn good. All right. All right, so let's go ahead and take our next question. Who do we got? Not the ending credit. Surprise, motherfuckers. All right, he says, when will Jacob return to school? When it comes to Jacob going back to school, the question is when he will return to college. The thing about that is I don't feel that is coming anytime soon. As a matter of fact, you would be looking at like next year before we could see any going back to college. And these classes don't look like they would be available to him until like the fall of next year. He's a musician. But the thing is that he's not in the place where he's capable of doing that. She put, I agree. I just get spring. No, I saw the fall, to be honest with you. Oh, shit. The thing is that when it comes down to it, I feel as though there is, I feel like he feels like he's letting himself down. He's kind of allowing his negative thoughts take control of him. He's, you know, there are some little things that he's doing to himself. So self-sabotage is happening here. I do feel like he's going to be able to make it through and make this happen. But says he has mental going on. Yeah, he drank for 3 years, right? And I feel as though that this is playing a huge part. And has he thought about going and sitting with Mess Things Up, right? Has he thought about going to like AA meetings or a counselor of some kind just to help get him back on, to just not only hear what he's gone through? She said, I did. I drank. Okay. But he needs to go. She says, all right, we're going to AA meetings. He needs to be able to hear the stories of everybody else. He needs to be able to see the things that are going on. He needs to feel that he can do these. There just needs to be that reassurance. And by the time he realizes what he needs to do and how he feels about himself and he's gained back his confidence, he will return to college. She says, I hurt my family. When we go through things like that, we don't recognize, even though that we are hurting, that we're hurting those around us, because we're so blinded by the alcohol, or we're blinded by the substance, because it's not just alcohol that hurts families. Substances can hurt families too. And it just makes us not who we are until we realize it afterwards. But because we were in our own self-pity, we allowed those. And she put, exactly. But, you know, I'm a counselor outside of doing readings and things like that. I'm a therapist. I talk to many people, and, you know, I've seen people go through these meetings and they've changed their lives around. As long as you've got support and you have the right support, you can make this happen for yourself. I know temptations is an evil bitch, but you can always fight it. You have a choice. Yeah, he couldn't play anymore. Well, that the alcohol makes it difficult to do so. And Ellie says, thank you. If you or your son ever need any counseling or need to talk to somebody, I'm always on here or on my Psychic Connection. If you ever feel like you're in a moment where you need somebody. I quit for 4 years. Congratulations. That's a great triumph. That's amazing. I love that for you. All right. That's good stuff. That's good stuff to hear. All right. I love it when people are able to conquer their own demons. And everybody's demons are different depending on how you handle the situation or how you handle certain situations. Some people can handle having one glass of wine and being okay. The others indulge because they feel that they have to, or they can't control themselves. But they're better in other areas of life than you are. So we all have our good places, we all have our bad places, but with each other's help, we can all stay balanced. Community. All right, guys, let's keep it going. Let's go ahead and take our next question. Who do we got? We got Ann Starr. Ann says, will I be approved for a mortgage and buy a house? Your mortgage process is definitely going to take a little bit. I feel like there's documentation that they need to see, and I feel like there's a couple things that you need to remove or up on your credit. So your credit score needs to be risen. We need to raise that credit score just a little bit more. Maybe some things on there that you can write to get off of there that no longer serves a purpose or it's way past its date. But into buying a home, I do feel like, yes, it's possible. When it comes to getting the mortgage, it is going to be a little bit longer, but don't fret. Don't get upset. Just try to do everything that they're asking. But for an approved mortgage, I honestly don't see it until we get into March of next year. It's not a very long time from now, but it's not soon enough. It's not like next week, next month. I feel like there's some work to be done from what I can see, and you'll be able to get that done and get what you're looking for, because you would be able to get one loan, and I do see that you get approved for it, but it does not look like it's that's not a good choice for you, and the long run complications that come with it are not worth it. So definitely take that into mind. So make sure you guys are paying attention to the fine print and all the little extra numbers that they're not telling you about, because the first one that does approve you, they are very questionable about their reputation and what they do to people. And I would hate to see you get trapped in something that you can't get yourself out of. Okay? I know that's a tad scary, but definitely look over the fine print. And if you've got a lawyer friend or a real estate agent working with you, have them read it over. Make sure you're not getting screwed. I just got the bill. Oh yeah, chicka, whatever she does. Ooh, ooh. She adds new stuff, so I never know what to say. So gotta love Destiny K. Guys, don't forget, you're gonna be able to watch her live at 6 p.m. Eastern today. What costume will she be wearing? I know, but do you? We'll see you at 6 p.m. All right, guys, make sure you're checking that out. All right, and we've got Energy, the Metaphysical Crone. She's going to be on at 10 p.m. Tonight, and at midnight tonight, you've got myself and Kay, Into the Shadows of Dreams. Make sure you guys are checking out that show. It's amazing and fun. All right, well, let's keep it going. Let's go ahead and take our next question. Who do we got? We've got Lynn. Lynn says, I have musical ambition. I'm wondering if it's something that I could have some success with. Lynn, you are really good with words, but you don't realize how good you are with words. You speak them easier than you write them down. And when it comes to the music side of things, I really feel like you would be able to write some amazing music. But my thing about it is that you criticize yourself too much. And you've not been practicing music the way you should. It's actually lacking right now. I'm actually seeing less musical energy than before. And the thing about that is that if you allow yourself to give it more time, and she says, thank you, you are welcome. I know you're great with words. But the thing is that allow yourself to be more present in the musical industry. Allow yourself to make, let's say, little jingles for people. Or, she says, it takes me a long time to get the right words. But you find the right words. And she says, yes, it's true. So allow yourself to spend a little bit more time, Lynn, with your musical self. Get back into, I don't know if you've got a studio created in your office or just a corner of your house where you want to put some, like maybe a keyboard or a guitar, a bass, a tambourine, a radio, whatever it is, you need to pick it back up. She goes, I want to pick it up again. You need to, because it's been too long, and it brings you happiness. And so does your writing. Even though it may take you a long time to write something, you write it in stages, which makes it even more meaningful. It means that you have sat there over time thinking about how you want it to sound. You want to have the story be told the right way, rather than writing something together in 5 minutes and going, I hope this works. You are actually putting heart and soul to it. That's why you see these big artists that, yes, they've got the capability of writing a song in 8 minutes or 5 minutes, but they've been doing it for a long time and trust their writing skills. And Lynn says, thank you. Yes, it does. But you need to really, girl, make the time. All right. Well, it looks like we've got an emoji winner. We got Gemma. Gemma, you are today's emoji winner, contest winner. And Lynn says, absolutely. Just make that time, girl. It's going to be a beautiful thing. And don't hesitate to send some music our way so we can hear what you got going on. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and find out what these cards have to say for Gemma. All right. This will be the only time that I do this without a question. All right. So, Gemma, very first thing for you is chaos. Ooh. And you being the chaos. You are the chaos, not anybody else or anything. The thing is that you're overthinking things. You're allowing it to consume you. Look at that beautiful card. So gorgeous. So gorgeous. And so you're allowing things, like you're overthinking things, you're overanalyzing things, and basically you're putting yourself into a nervous panic. Don't do that to yourself. You don't need to do that. I know that you worry about Adam, you worry about yourself, you worry about your kid, you worry about, there's a lot of things, and hear the word worry, 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 worry. I know you're a little worrywart. My mom's the same way. She worries all the time about everything. But I have to bring her back to reality and say, if you got to stop worrying about everything, and you have to let some things play out, because what seems like a bad thing currently necessarily isn't bad. It's just something that needed to happen in order for you to be able to move forward, because you wouldn't move forward on your own. So like the thing with Adam and how it came across for him, him not having work at his current job, where they had to, send him over somewhere else to give him work. But you heard about the other opportunities that were coming his way that were better than the one that he was currently in. So things like this sometimes need to happen in order for the better things to come in, because we wouldn't do them for ourselves. Because we get so set in our ways, we fail to remember. And then we think, oh my God, I lost my job, or this didn't happen the way we needed it to, because we wouldn't stop. So see, there is good to the chaos. So I don't want you to freak out. She said, yes, definitely. So, but don't be your own worst enemy with the worry, the woe is me's, and the what's going to happen. Get out of what if land. What if land sounds cute. Terrible place. Terrible place. I mean, there's another name for what if land. It's called hell. So just stay out of there. It's not fun. It's not cute. They gave it a cute name to see if people would join. You really don't want to be there. All right. If you can take care of your own chaos, happiness comes along. You're going to be able to see the good in things, as we were just talking about. So rather than seeing the things as chaos, you start to see them as good things. And she put, yep. So the thing about it is that if you allow yourself to accept the chaos as things that need to happen in order to move you guys forward, in order to move things forward in general, and know that the happiness will follow, you will find that happiness for yourself. You will find that happiness for yourself. It's absolutely beautiful. Definitely beautiful. All right. So, releasing the chaos, finding the happiness will bring you stability. It's something that you've been looking for. And then this comes from many different directions, not just in love life, but your work life, your health part of your life, everything that you're going through, everything that you're doing, everything that's been, going on here. And it really needs to be seen. It really needs to be, you need to be open to it so you can find that stability. You need to be allowing some of the chaos in, but balancing out the others to know that it's going to have a brighter and better future for yourself, so you can get the stability that you're looking for. But I definitely see that. Gemma says, but I've just been put on the operation list, which is amazing and will help my overall life. But the thing is, Gemma, this is where you become your own worst enemy. This is where you become the chaos. Because what you're going through and what you just said, putting on the operation list, is not stopping you from everything else. You are. It's not the surgery that's keeping you from doing everything. Your mental health is keeping you from doing things that you could possibly do. And it happens. It gets to the best of us. That doesn't make you a bad person at all. It just means that you need a little bit of a stronger support system, and to be able to recognize it for yourself. Doing things like that, Gemma, you're going to be able to move a lot better and go a lot further. Okay, honey? Don't let this get the best of you. You've got this. If you can handle the chaos, the happiness will follow. And with that happiness brings you stability. I see it all coming for you, Gemma. You won't be so nervous and you won't be so worried. But I am happy for you getting on the list and making sure that makes it better for you. But remember, there is mental thought over how everything is, and how you can overcome certain situations. Okay? So don't be your own worst enemy. Work towards your problems. Yeah, I understand that, honey. I understand that. I'm not saying it's not the only reason why. We can't. This is what I'm talking about, the chaos. You got to break that, because it's not, it is controllable. It is controllable. You got to want to control it, though. And it takes a lot. It takes a lot more effort to control that than regular anxiety. I get that. But it is controllable. All anxieties are controllable. You just got to know how to do it, and you got to want to control it. Mental illness. Anxiety is a mental illness. I don't know who told you it wasn't a mental illness, but it is. But it might be seen different. Remember, you're in a different country than you are from us. So in our country, that's seen as a mental illness. So, and that's why we don't do medical here on the show, because it is different everywhere. So, all right, Gemma, thank you so much for all those beautiful emojis. I appreciate it. Let's keep this ball rolling, guys, and go ahead and take our next question. Who do we got? We got Allison. Allison says, do you know when a man is coming into my life, someone who will spend the rest of their life with, my life with? Okay. I see, when it comes to love and relationship for you, I do feel like taking different patterns, doing something different, meeting new people. The person that you're going to meet that's going to be going in this direction is going to, I mean, I see some people, I see another person that you date, but this is not your forever person, that person coming in November. But you need to to date this person. Yes, you need the experience that comes with dating this person. There are things that they do to help you realize things about a relationship that you want. So I'm not saying to not date this person. You need it for the experience. The person you're going to marry, you have not met yet and will not meet until you get into the month of June of 2024. So there is a time period of you dating this person coming up in November that you will be dating probably until April of next year, when you guys finally separate and find out that this is not the person that you want to be with, nor some of the things that they put on you or the way they make you feel makes you realize what you want in a relationship rather than what you've been going through in relationship. So, says, am I going to get married again? From what I can tell, I still see wedding bells in your future. They don't have a date because that's really far out at this time. So, but it is showing me that, yes, you will marry again. It still shows it for you. The person that you married before, clearly that's not today. And the person that you're about to date next is only here for a temporary amount of time, but they are teaching you something. It gives you a part of your heart that you open up that you haven't opened up in a long time. That's why you need this experience, because there's a part of you that is closed off, and this new person coming in November will help you open it back up. But when that happens, it opens the door for you to see what you truly want. So I hope that helps, Allison. Good luck, girl. And keep us informed, of course. All right. Let's keep it going, guys. We are down to our last question. So let's go ahead and get that last question. Who do we got? We got Squirrel. Squirrel says, do you see any hiccups I should be aware of in the move next month to get my family all together? When it comes down to this big move, planning, and not on your part. The planning is not for you to have. It's the other parts of the family that need to get their things together. You can't do everything. So what I'm going to tell you is, do not put all of this on yourself. Do not allow yourself to get overwhelmed. Do not allow yourself to take on all of their responsibilities when they should be responsible for themselves. They need to have some of this stuff picked up. They need some of this stuff. You know, they need to be able to take care of themselves because you guys are going in that direction. It's been a long, long road. And I know you love them, you care about them, but this is something that they need to do for themselves in order to move forward. Okay? All right. Thank you so much, Squirrel. Good luck. It looks like it's going to be an amazing move. Don't sweat it. Guys, this has been wonderful. I'm going to see you guys again tonight with the Dream Interpretation Show, but also at 6 p.m. Eastern, we got Destiny K, and at 10 p.m. Eastern, we're here at Energy, the Metaphysical Crone. Guys, you've been wonderful. Happy Halloween, and I will see you guys later on.